Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know this is working, please. Please, for the love of God, tell me that this is working. Please, let's feel the rhythm. Let's feel the rhyme. Let's all get up because it is indeed bobsleigh time. Yes, it is. How is it going, ladies and gentlemen? It is time for England to cruise through toward those World Cup qualifiers, to cruise all the way through to that sweet World Cup in 2022. A Qatar World Cup which has raised eyebrows by many. Should we even be playing in it? That's a question for another day. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. Should we even be playing in it? Ruthless working conditions to build the stadiums, of course, and a plethora of other reasons as to why England shouldn't be potentially partaking in the tournament. However, we want to get there and we want to win it. We got so close in the Euros. We got so close in the Nations League and so close in the World Cup last time round. And we can taste that sweet nectar of a major trophy. And hopefully, in a short while, that will be happening as England come forward against Hungary here, ready to pile drive the Hungarians. Lovely bit of work from Jack Grealish there. The real deal, Jack Grealish. Let me just change these hashtags. Forget hashtag Dan James. Hashtag suck on these big ones. That's right. Hashtag England are qualifying, no questions asked. Gareth Southgate is the man for the job. I've had enough of people coming at him. Jack Grealish now coming straight at Hungary as he drills it across. It's Harry Kane! Oh, inches Jezza. Harry Kane with a sloppy touch there. A sloppy Giuseppe of a touch. Inches from getting that into the back of the net there. Heavy touch around the area. If he touches that first time, bangs it with his right, England would have taken the lead already. Lovely piece of build-up play by Jack Grealish there. Saunters past the defence and just slips Harry Kane in. Slip and slides him in. Lovely little guided pass in there. Again, unfortunately, Harry Kane just unable to convert the opportunity as I try to write these tags without losing my mind here. I'm losing the ability to type. That I don't know what's going on here. And I tell you something, England look like they are losing the ability to defend right now, because Hungary are starting to really press us deep into our own half here. What do you guys think of the score? What do you think of the game? Who do you think is going to win? I'm pretty sure we're going to get a resounding response for England to win. But what do you think your score lines are going to be? I want to see scores on the doors. I want to see you slap those big fat bologinios on the table and tell me exactly who you think is going to do the business today, who your top goal scorer of the game is going to be, who your man of the match prediction is going to be. I want to see it all here, right now. Lovely bit of play there by Phil Foden. Sorry, I'm just trying to tweet this. Little tweet here. All right, here we go. Here we go, boys. England, lovely bit of build-up play there. John Stones on the ball, sauntering forward, like I said. Little ball there to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling, a polarizing character as of late. It's fun. I'm very intrigued to see where you guys stand on the whole Raheem Sterling debate. As Luke Shaw cruises forward here! Oh, and Harry Kane! Harry Kane has missed an absolute sitter of a chance. It's a lovely darting run by Shawberto Carlos. Plays the 1-2 with Jack Grealish. Gets on the outside of the box. Drills it across there. A ball of orgasmic proportions. He's got great dip on it. Lovely bit of fizz there. More fizz than a brand new bottle of Coca-Cola. Absolutely fizzes it into the box. Harry Kane, unfortunately, not positionally aware enough. not quick enough to the ball. I've seen Milk turn quicker than Harry Kane today, I can't lie. However, that was still a lovely bit of play by Shawberto Carlos as Stones gets taken down! Penref! Are you crazy? I think he has given a, it seems like he's given a free kick to Hungary here. Sorry, I'm saying the lighting doesn't seem too great. I need to fix this up here. I'm in the shade for some reason. But John Stones has just been rugby tackled. He's been gripped. His waist has been gripped like he's a 10 out of 10 in a London nightclub. And he's just been flung to the floor there. Referee's done nothing. Harry Kane's dinked it in this time. And he's resorted to have fouled the Hungarian defender this time round as Willie Orban gets absolutely crashed to the floor. Lovely bit of vigorous play there by Harry Kane. Unfortunately, wasn't smart enough to not get caught. I think that should have been a penalty for John Stones. I don't know what you guys are thinking. What do you think about John Stones as well? Where do you rank him alongside England's best defenders? Do you put him up there? Do you say, I'm not sure he's really got what it takes. He's a very again, another polarizing character. Ethan, hello. How are you, Ethan? How are you, my man? Good to have you here, my brother. But John Stones, I still see a lot of people hating on him, man. A lot of people calling him naive, calling him stubborn, calling him unable to hack it defensively, and that he's just a good on-the-ball player, and that he's a bit of a luxury player. But I don't know, man. I would not tend to agree with that at all. England 4-0 Hungary. Yes, it is. Mate, you went for England 4-0 last time round, and I warned you that they might score more. We did score more, and you were left with a bit of egg on your face there, but 4-0 again. I'm liking it. Matty the Fish, hi, how are you, my brother? How are you, my man, Matty? On this fine, I want to say fine, I've forgotten the state of the days. I've lost a plot here as the Hungarian defenders forget how to use their legs as Raheem Sterling twists and turns and pivots his way through that tightly knit Hungarian defense. Unfortunately, it may have been tightly knit for them, but Raheem Sterling has got the needle to pierce through that veil to cut it wide open. He is like the scissors to the sewing needle. He is like the knife to the butter. And he is just carving his way through that Hungarian defense. I tell you, a very good performance so far from Raheem Sterling. We were talking about polarizing characters, and none more polarizing than this man. Yes, but just one goal. It was just one goal more. You are right. You are right there. But hey, still got it wrong, my man. Still got it wrong. But nah, you were very close last time. And to be fair, I think Hungary will be a lot tougher challenge than Andorra, if I am honest. I don't know how confident you guys are feeling about this one. I mean, I'm still very, very confident. We should be dusting Hungary aside, no problem. Bargav, how are you, my man? Good to have you here, my brother, on this fine Tuesday evening. Harry Kane is missing so many goals, mate. Harry Kane, I feel like, I don't know if I want to say he's short on confidence. I don't think he's low on confidence, but something's gone on with him, man. He's just not happy. Ever since this Man City deal has fallen through, his club form has plummeted. For England before, earlier on, you saw the Poland game earlier on in the year. He was playing very well, man. He was playing well. And it looked like internationally is where he really shined. And he was really relishing the break from his club life at Tottenham Hotspur, where, of course, he is trapped like a prisoner. He is Shawshanked in there, and he's looking for his redemption. And Gareth Southgate is giving him that redemption opportunity here. But like you say, today he has not looked sharp at all. He's looked about as sharp as a blunt pencil. I've uploaded on my YouTube channel on what is going on with West Ham this season. You are always pretty close to your predictions. You are an intellectual man, as chosen by the fact that you are part of this intellectual family of forward-thinking young pioneers. What specifically is going on with West Ham? What specifically were you talking about there? About them having a good season, a bad season? What exactly could you elaborate on, without ruining the whole gist of your video there? Yeah, you are as close to your score predictions as Raheem Sterling is close to the byline as he wiggles in and out there. Earns England a corner. Tyrone Mings struts forward, gives it to Phil Foden. Foden on the outside of the area. He's dancing like ABBA, like the Dancing Queen. Unfortunately, he was not the Queen today, and he got absolutely clattered out of the ball there, losing out. But the ball only goes as far as Mason Mount, who sprays it straight to Hungary, and they're on the attack. 2-0, Matty the Fish. 2-0. I want to see us score more than 2, to be honest. But the way this game was looking, we're finding it very hard to break them down as Hungary spring on the counter-attack. Here they are. Galashi spraying the ball out. Willie Orban with a lovely chest control. 2-0, good season, as in they're having a good season, West Ham. I mean, they are having a good season. I don't think they'll have as good a season as last season, personally. Now, whether you elaborate on this or not on the video, I don't know. I'll have to give it a watch, my man. But it's definitely a very interesting dynamic over at West Ham. I mean, with the likes of Mikel Antonio, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen him play this well. It's probably the best season I've seen him have. He had a very good season, a very stellar campaign last year, but this year he has set the ground on fire. He has hit the ground running, and he has really set the league alight. As Hungary come cruising forward here, the ball's crossed in. Shaky defending by England like a blind man on a tightrope. But we do manage to push him back here. More of a blindfolded man, not a blind man. But Hungary's still coming forward here. What is that defending? And it is a handball in the end by Solechi as two absolute living legends like up the stream. Thank you very much. I don't know where you like him from. I don't know who you are, but I know is your absolute living legends. We need Phillips back. We do need Phillips back. Phillips like the screwdriver to put the screws to this Hungary side. I tell you something, I really am gutted for the guy that he's not playing today, Calvin Phillips. He's one of my favourite players. Obviously, I'm a Leeds fan, so I'm a bit biased. So obviously, I'm gonna love him. But this it's just so sad that he's had to pull out for injury. You know, obviously, every England cap means so much to him. He's only just managed to come into the side. I mean, if you'd asked him a few years ago when he was languishing in the mid-table of the Championship as to the fact he was going to get to play in the England squad, let alone England Player of the Year, then he would have probably slapped you in the face. But he's really improved, and wow, he is a mainstay in this side, and we really do miss him. We really do miss him because I thought we will have a bad season last season, but we were good. Are you talking about West Ham? Man, a lot of people did. A lot of people thought they were going to get relegated last year, but they did have a very, very good season. I did. There was only 2 people in the chat. Well, no, I count 4 actually. Football, a goal there. I talk about Antonio, mate. There's a lot to talk about Antonio, as I just said. What a goddamn player. Phillips is so good. Phillips is so good, man. The way he reads the game, the way he just gets his positioning completely correct. On the ball, he's fantastic. Off the ball, he's tenacious as anyone I've ever seen. He's like a hench Kante, who's also better on the ball. In the video, Newcastle 1, Phillips. What are your thoughts? And listen, look, we did speak a lot about Newcastle last time round. The thing that scares me about Newcastle is because they've just got the money. They can't go for these they can't attract players that want European football just yet. They can't go for the likes of Salah, Mane, bloody Sterling, Mbappe, Haaland. Although everyone's making jokes about it and it's all funny and it's all good fun and games, they can't go for them yet because they don't have the European football to draw these players in. So the best hope they've got is plucking all of the best players out of the lower league side, the lower, like the mid-table to lower in the table sides, like Leeds with the likes of Phillips and Rafinha. So there's their best chance of getting top draw players. I don't think Phillips will go. I think he's pledged loyalty to the club and I trust him. I am very scared about Rafinha though. I think there's more chance of Rafinha maybe going Liverpool or something, but I'm scared about the fact that Newcastle do want him. Bye. I'm going to play with my family. Goodbye, my man. It was very good having you here, Matty. It was very nice to talk to you, my man. What are you going to play with them? What are you going to play with them? Play a bit of football? I've also uploaded on my YouTube channel with what is going on at Brighton this season. I mean, let me tell you something. Brighton, again, having probably the season of their lives right now. But I tell you who need to have the game of their lives and the season of their lives. It is England, because England right now are not looking sharp. Hungary spraying the ball around the back here, passing it round us with ease. Scrabble. And Luke Shaw passes the ball in to absolutely nobody. Good game of Scrabble, mate. Don't think I've played Scrabble in flipping years, actually, man. Hope you have fun. That sounds like a great family night in. Sounds like a great family night in. I tell you, I could do with a game of Scrabble right now. Really get the brain going, get the juices flowing. Bye, my man. Bye. Hope you have a good one. As Jack Grealish says bye-bye to the defender as he absolutely cuts inside. Lovely little drag back into a Ronaldo chop there. Little Cruyff turn. Sells him the dream there. I tell you, his agility, Jack Grealish, is so good. The way he can turn on a knife's edge, man. I don't think it's as sharp as a Phil Foden's, whose balance just seems to be just superb. But the thing with the difference between Grealish and Foden for me is, whilst Grealish I don't think is as agile or as well balanced as a Phil Foden, he's someone who has a bit more panache about him, you know? It just looks a bit more classy the way he does it, you know, the little tricks and the way he moves his foot and the way he gets connection on the ball. As Declan Rice smashes the defender over, gives it to Jack Grealish, the Greal deal, standing him up, whips it in to absolutely nobody. Gives it straight to the goalkeeper. Terrible ball by Jack Grealish, meant to be the Greal deal. There was nothing Greal or deal about that ball as he dealt the ball straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Foden is one of my favourite players. He's one of my favourite players too, to be honest. He is one of my favourite players too, if I'm honest. Phil Foden is absolutely sexual, you know. I think he is a generational talent. He's already developed into such a great player, and he's only going to develop better and better and better. And he has the bottle and the guile to do it on the big games, you know. For some of these young players, yes, they can do it in the mediocre games, but this guy grabs games by the scruff of the neck and makes them his. That Liverpool game the other day, Man City Liverpool, what a bloody game. And Felipe Foden, he grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck and he said, no, I'm not letting these Scousers beat my boys. And he dragged his team single-handedly, kicking and screaming to earn that. As Luke Shaw is now kicking and screaming at the referee as he has been booked. He's not happy about it. He's not happy about the booking. He does not agree with it. And what's happened here? He's cleared the ball, and Nego has gone in for a diving header, it seems. And it seems like he's headed Luke Shaw's foot. I would not call that a yellow card for me. Are they giving a pen for that? You said, what the fuck is that, a pen? It certainly better not be a pen. Wait, he's giving a pen! Oh my god, he's giving a pen, you're right! Oh, you are having a bobble! You are having a bloody bobble! Oh, you are absolutely off your rocker if you're trying to tell me that's a penalty. Oh, that is criminal! That is absolutely ludicrous. What is this referee on about? Penalty. Wow. Do you predict Brighton to get relegated this season? I think in my predictions, I actually did predict them to get relegated. And I look like an absolute knob jockey now, don't I? I look like an absolute idiot. It is that so much BS. That is absolute BS, man. VAR penalty check right now going on. Are they gonna decide if it's a penalty or not? Are they gonna disallow it? I certainly hope they do, because that is never a penalty. Never a penalty. And they have given the penalty in the end. England unlucky. Gonna need another piece of magic from Jordan Pickford. Here we go. Go on, Pickers, my son. He gets stared down. Pickford looks up. He looks down. Taps the ground. Jumps to the side. And he lets it in. He goes to the wrong side. It is slotted in It is 1-0 Hungary. Hungary take the lead, and this is not good at all. The Hungarian ultras go wild. They've let the flares off. This is massive for them. Hungary take a huge leap towards qualification or potential qualification for the World Cup. This is massive for them. A massive goal that has set them aside from the former European 2020 finalists from a penalty which I found very, very questionable to start with. Should he have been a bit more careful there, Luke Shaw? Yes, but he cleared the ball and he got headed in after. That is never a penalty if you ask me. I wouldn't even call it a foul. Yes, you could maybe call it reckless play, but he saw the ball first. He had already cleared it by the time that the defender had got in. By the time the attacker had got in, Nego, it was the guy who earned the penalty. But no point crying over spilt milk. This is a test of England's bottle now. How will we be able to come back after this one? Your 4-0 prediction is in the mud already, Ethan. It's in the mud already. Sorry, my man. But it doesn't look like... Well, no, it doesn't look like that 4-0. It's now off the cards as Carl Walker tries to put an England goal back on the cards. Slap those cards on the table as he gives it to Foden, who saunters through once more, decides to spray it back. They are in the wrong spot if they're diving like that. They should be Tom Daly. Tell me about it, man. I feel like I'm watching a team full of Wilfred Zaha's here, just diving all over the gaff. Or should I say a team full of Neymars. But to be honest, I mean, he got clipped. I think it's a bit harsh to call him Tom Daly. I mean, he's not Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish is a prime Tom Daly, but that I think that's a bit. He did get clipped, but he dove in there after, man. He knew what he was doing. He headed his foot. I mean that it's I don't know, questionable. He certainly did buy it. He certainly did obviously exaggerate it as well. But yeah, prime Tom Daly could be a bit harsh, but certainly got a point. Certainly got a point. Who will be a Newcastle's manager for me? Who do you guys think is going to be Newcastle's next manager? As Harry Kane comes forward here, chests it down. Oh my God, he's got a dodgy touch. He's on the floor. And the referee doesn't give us a penalty. He adjudes Harry Kane to have dived there. You know what? I'm not biased. I don't think that's a penalty, if I am being brutally honest. I don't think either of them are a penalty. But that is not a penalty. Harry Kane has lost his footing. And that is just sloppy Giuseppe play. I need to see the replay. But from what I saw, it didn't seem like a pen. But who do you guys think is going to be the next Newcastle manager? For me, I think probably someone like Eddie Howe, maybe. Just, just for a year or so until they build up a better squad and they can attract a Conte or something like that. That's a pen. He didn't get the ball at all. I don't know. I need to see the replay. They're not showing me the replay, man. They're not showing me the replay. I thought from the angle I saw, it looked like he just about dug his leg round there. And he just about made it. True Geordie. What about True Geordie? I'll tell you something. To quote True Geordie himself, to quote True Geordie quoting Ricky Gervais, if he fell into a barrel of tits, we'd come out sucking our own thumb in the attack there. And to quote him once more, Harry Kane, what is he chesting it for, man? What is he chesting it for? But what do you mean? What do you mean by True Geordie? As Harry Kane once more pushes him down, guides him down. And he's walking, man. He's walking. Honestly, man. Jesus Christ. Bloody hell, man. I've seen more pace from a geezer with a broken leg. Bloody hell, man. Newcastle. Oh, True Jordan, Newcastle manager. That would be a turnout for the books. How are you fucking fat slags? I came from an iPhone on an ironing board. You better fucking score. How are you bastards? One less I time travel to the past. Unless I time travel to the past. To the past for what? To the past for a blast from the past. To feel the rhythm and feel the rhyme and get on up. It's bobsleigh time, and I'll tell you something. England are not feeling the rhythm or the rhyme right now, and Hungary are all over us. And it's not bobsleigh time, but it is Saleh time, or Salazley, however you want to pronounce his name, as he is the man who has opened the scoring for Hungary from the spot. And this is alarming stuff for England to change football game. To change what football game? To change what football game? That's my question. Luke Shaw now sprays it back to Tyrone Mings. Tyrone Mings, what do you guys think about him, by the way? He was coming under a lot of flack during the Euros. He was coming under a lot of stick. Heavy-duty stick, in fact. He's got broad shoulders and monstrous legs. Well, not even monstrous. They're just very long legs, to be honest. They're not that girthy. But what do you guys... Do you rate him? Do you rate Tyrone Mings to Graham? That's my question. England, my England prediction. Yeah. That's exactly what you're going to have to do, fella. Because your prediction is already vastly in the mud. As Jack Grealish stands up his man, puts him in the mud, cuts inside, drills past 2, 3, 4, and in the end gets absolutely nowhere. Has to pass it off. Foden now, back to Grealish. The Greal deal, tries to spray it in, and he's intercepted big time. Goes for a cheeky throw, gets the 1-2 from Raz, and gets cleaned out in the process. Cleaned out by Saleh there. Oh, that is not a foul. That is. You spoke about Tom Daly setting step out. You spoke about it, and that is absolute Tom Daly movement from Jack Grealish there. I mean, the guy's clipped his foot a bit as he's got the ball, but that's making the most of it, to say the least. He's just absolutely dove to the floor there. Like nobody's business. Ball comes in from the corner, and it's a terrible for... that's not a foul at all. I didn't think it was a foul, personally. I think the Harry Kane one was probably more of a foul than that. That he just slipped on his own arse, really. But what can you do? As John Stones now gets the ball, cruises forward. Lovely little touch there. Plays it out to the left. Tyrone Mings now opens his body, drags it back, straight back to Pickers. Pickford on the rave. The rave head, sesh head, whatever you want to call him. Jordan Pickfordinho. That is the man with the plan at the back. Another top goalkeeper. Again, we were talking about polarizing characters earlier. He's someone who the public has really changed their mind on since they've seen him in the Euros. It'll be just another few weeks or something until he's not played for England for a while, when people go back to hating him. But that will be. But hey, what can you do? That's just Jordan Pickford. He's just a guy who divides opinion a lot. Sebastian, my brother, how are you, my man? Long time no speaky. How's it been going in your life, my man? How's the football been going? Getting any closer to that Leeds call-up? As Mason Mount gets absolutely clamped to the floor. absolutely clattered. Here's his chance for retribution as he steps over the free kick now. Declan Rice in the middle, waiting for the ball, waiting to pounce. He whips it in, it's over the top, and it's an England corner. I feel so bad for missing last stream. Hope you're doing all right. Well, I am doing all right. You don't have to ever feel bad for missing a stream, Sebastian. Where's the Andorra San Marino stream? Well, I didn't, I think that game really speaks for itself, to be honest. And, I don't really need to speak over such a high-quality game like that. I thought I'd leave, I'd leave someone else the opportunity to do that. It's too exciting, if you ask me. The mighty Andorra San Marino. So I decided to go for this shit game instead. To be honest, what even that? There's probably popping off in that game, isn't it? Let me check. Probably some prime Rolfage going on right there. Let's see, where are they? Oh, they're not even in the World Cup qualifiers, are they, man? Where? How do I even find that? I don't even find the score for that game. San Marino versus. Mate, I've got more information on Spain's under-21s than that game. Come on. I can't find it. We've been doing very well. Well, I'm very happy to hear that, Sebastian. I'm very, very happy to hear that. Your game's very far behind mine, lol. Yeah, it's a minute behind. It's like I'm in the 35th minute here. Well, 35th and like 40 seconds. It's an ITV stream, so it's a little bit behind. I do apologize. If you want to pull it back, Cinco de Mayo, the thing in there. We're losing 1-0. We are indeed. Poland with a must-win versus Albania. Well, I'm sorry, mate, but you say it's a must. Well, actually, hang on. We've actually gifted you an opportunity back into this here, haven't we? San Marino losing 1-0. Wait, I know they're in our group. Wait, hang on. It's not coming up under the qualifiers, though. What's going on here? Am I an idiot? Where are these other games? Oh, yeah, there you go. San Marino losing 1-0. Mark Puyol with the goal. You lot drawing to Albania. You need to pull it back against Albania. I'll tell you that much. Oh, it's 1-1. John Stones. I see the messages. I'll get into it in a second. I'm looking away at my phone to see the score. And I look up and John Stones. We were talking about him earlier. The best defender on the planet. The Barnsley Beckenbauer himself rises like a salmon and nods the ball into the back of the net. A lovely ball in by Phil Foden. John Stones just gets himself onside. It's flicked on by, I believe, Tyrone Mings. No, Harry Kane with the flick on. And John Stones sticks his leg out. No, it was Declan Rice with the nod on, sorry. And is that Raheem Sterling who gets an extra touch? Hang on a sec. No, it's John Stones with the decisive touch. And England are back in this. And Poland can beat Albania all they want. But it does seem as if it won't really make much of a difference. John Stones, what a sexy, sexy man. Servic 1-0. It was 1-0 at the time. But it is indeed now 1-1. Get TF in indeed. Are you joking? I'm not joking. England have done the business. San Marino is small. They're a small nation full of some of the best ballers you have ever seen. Goal 1-1 John Stones. San Marino shouldn't even be a country. London is bigger city than both Andorra and San Marino. Yeah, but guess what? It's also bigger than Iceland, and Iceland knocked us out of the flipping Euro. So what does size have to do with anything? Bloody heck, man. London's bigger than like half of flipping England, man. Let's be real here. Fucking hell. You're not my friend. You are my bodder. I am your bodder indeed. Joe wasn't unhappy. Poland need Albania to go above them. Oh, you do, to be fair. But I swear, it's only one team that qualifies automatically. And England have got this in the bag, surely. Unless if we don't choke to a bunch of frauds again. Bunch of foxes, man. A bunch of bold frauds. I was watching Man City versus Arsenal a month ago. Joe from All These TV was doing on a watch along. Then our prediction, Man City 2-0. And Joe put a bill on it, and it was 5-0. Joe wasn't happy. I can imagine, mate. You can imagine losing a bill on a bet is not a good sight at all. Yeah, he put a bill on your bet as well. That's jokes. Iceland's an island though, so they get away with it. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, to be fair. But I mean, England's a pretty flipping small nation if you compare it to someone like Russia. But you're right, San Marino is a little pebble, which is probably why they're so shit. Which is probably why we should clap them. But having said that, there are a lot of big nations with really bad teams, like Russia and India should have great teams, but they're terrible. As Sterling gets the ball here, sprays it through. Jack Grealish cuts inside, stops it. Oh, the real deal, my candy ass. All he had to do was release the Kraken with his left foot. He drags it back, he pulls it back again, and he kills the opportunity. The real deal, not so real today. And the only deal he has is a little £5 note that has been slipped into his back pocket by the goalkeeper to not score against him today, because that was sloppy. Yeah, but we need to finish second so we can qualify and win the playoff. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. So second go into that like massive qualification like fuckfest, don't they? They go into an absolute dumpster truck of a qualification battle. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if third or fourth get anything. I'm pretty sure they don't. So I think you're right there. I think you do need to claw your way up. Actually, hang on a second. I think it's time. While we do just go through this quickly, after this set piece, we will just have a little look at the groups and how they stand. Really, how the group stage is looking. Iceland's an island, though. It was on his YouTube channel. I might have to check that out. That sounds jokes, mate. Do you think we have a chance of clutching up this World Cup next year and win for the second time in our history? Russia is the biggest country in the world, and 70% of it isn't even used. What do you mean by it isn't used, mate? My geography's shit, so I'm not too sure what you mean by isn't used. But as for us winning the World Cup, yes, we can do it, man. We've come so close. We came so close in Russia. We came so close in the Nations League, with Jesse Lingard being a pubic hair offside, which ruled us out against Netherlands. We came so close in the Euros. How much closer can you get than a penalty shootout in the final? But next time is our tournament, and we will do the business. But, like I said, let's have a little gander at the group stages right here. What is our... Does anybody know what our group is called? What is it? World Cup. We're Group E or something, aren't we? I keep forgetting the bloody names of the... Alright, let's check these here. Alright. So. Hang on a second. Here we go. Group I, not Group E. As it stands, England on 19 points, cruising away at the top. Poland and Albania chilling in second and third. Hungary currently in fourth. If Hungary are to beat us, they could be right up the arse of both Poland and Albania. But like you said, this is your big chance to get above Poland, to get above Albania. Poland need this win. Goal difference, of course, shitting all over Albania. No competition there, aside from England, of course. I mean, oh no, that is rough, man. That is rough. Just look at San Marino's, man. Look at San Marino's. The qualifying playoffs, soon it'll be my birthday. When is your birthday, Sebastian? What day? I know Germany not top of their group. Germany are top of their group now. Unfortunately, the boys Armenia were pulling through, but we've absolutely choked it recently. losing 1-0 yesterday. The qualifying playoffs aren't that deep. Just need to win one game against another team that finished second. Really? Well, you better hope you can beat Albania then. If you don't beat Albania, you beat up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. My dad supports Romania, is not happy about 2-1 Germany loss. Why did your dad support Romania? Are you Romanian or something? Are you Romanian, brother? Just type in World Cup qualifiers group and Google gives you a nice infographic. Yeah, it does. I tried to find the Google one, but it only gave me the what do you call it? The Sky Sports one for some reason. The Google one wasn't coming up, but this does the job. Indeed, Curved Glass, my man. How are you, my brother? How are you, my man? Been a good week since we've had a nice chat, of course, over the last England game. But how are you, my brother? Because I'll tell you how I am right now. I'm in flipping agony because I've either torn my meniscus or my ACL, but it feels like there's a tumor on the back of my knee, and it is not comfortable in the slightest. Flipping first game back as well. JTLive, did you have vision England would win Euro? I did have the visions, man. I told you. I had the visions. I saw Sir Gareth hoisting the trophy to the masses on the open top bus in central London. It was so close from happening. Monday, 10th of January. It's nowhere near, man. What are you talking about? That's months away. Hello, I'm from Japan. I love Ndidi. How are you? 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. It's been a long time since we've spoke. I believe it's been a month or two since I last spoke of you. But how are you, my man? Konnichiwa. Sterling! Oh, Sterling, you thick clampet. Oh, what a chance. Raheem Sterling, the hero of the day, but clearly not the hero today, as he misses a sauntering opportunity. Raheem Sterling kills it, and it is half-time. That was the chance, and he slapped it wide. Konnichiwa, indeed. My man, sorry, it's probably disrespectful to do it with a hat on. Konnichiwa to you. Yes, my dad is Romanian, so you're half Romanian, and I'm guessing are you also half English? Is your mum's side English? I lost 25 on Bumper Clark Wilder. Sorry about your injury, fella. Yeah, I'm sorry too. And, hey, what can I say? I mean, like I said, I did feel a sneaky upset, and he almost did deliver. I mean, what a flipping fight that was, by the way. If anyone saw that Wilder Fury fight, I mean, I wasn't excited about it before, really. You know, I didn't really care about it, but that was flipping electric, man. It was electrifying. It was pulsating. And in the end, the best man won. The better fighter, the better boxer, and the better man in Tyson Fury. Absolute legendary performance, really. I mean, I still think AJ beats him, though. I mean, I think I'm probably biased in that, but I'm more scared of Usyk as an AJ fan. I mean, I'm a fan of Tyson Fury as well, but if I'm talking, if I was in AJ's camp, I feel more scared of Usyk than I do of Tyson Fury, really. Did check date, halftime indeed. Ayo, bro, can I talk to you about something? You can talk to me about anything, my man. Anything, anytime, any place. You see my Insta right there? Hit me up on Insta, and I'm happy to talk to you anytime. Do you like Japan? I've never been. I'd very much like to go. It's a very technologically advanced place. It's a very beautiful place as well. Very clean. The people there, from what I've heard, are very nice, and it's a very intriguing culture. And I'd love to visit sometime. I can't say that I've been, but I'd love to visit. Yo, Giroud, my man, how are you? How are you, Giroud? Long time no speak. For an absolute OG in the game. How are you, man? How are you? Fury put my jock strap in his gloves. Should have given Wilder your jock strap, mate. Although, having said that, would have probably weighed his chicken legs down. At school today, right when I was talking to my friend, he was ignoring me, and he didn't want to talk to me. and he's been doing it for nearly 2 weeks. Is he a real friend? Well, look, I don't know the situation, so it's not my place to say. It's not my place to say whether he's a real friend or not. I think that's a bit rude that he's not speaking to you. I mean, I don't know if there's a reason for that. There could be a reason for it. If there is, then that will be it. But if not, sometimes people are just jealous. Sometimes they're just vindictive and they want to see you get the better of them. Just don't rise to it, man. Don't rise to it. Don't let him see you get emotionally angry or upset, because then he's won. Just don't let him win. Do not let him win, and just live your life. If he doesn't want to talk to you, then screw him. Go find someone else to talk to. You know what I mean? Forget about him. Forget about him. But I think it's time we have a little run over the old halftime stataroonies. And boy, they are not pretty reading for an England fan at all. 3 shots to 3, 2 on target for England, 1 for Hungary. Couple of great chances there. Jack Grealish getting involved in and around the area, should have done a bit better. Harry Kane with a lazy, heavy touch. A plethora of times. Should really, really, really have done better there. I feel like he's got your jockstrap on wearing him down as well, Fury, because he's certainly playing like he has a jockstrap on. I'll tell you that much. I added you on Insta. Good man. I'll check you. I'll add you back after this game. Shinji Kagawa. La 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 la. I don't know if that's a chant or something, but Shinji Kagawa. I mean, what a beautiful, beautiful man. But look, man. Considering we're playing Hungary, this has not been a very, very stellar performance, if you ask me. Has not been not very good enough. Not been good enough for England. What's Minamino like? I thought Minamino was going to develop into a lot more than he has. After that first game at Salzburg, when he was there with Haaland, and he spun Van Dijk in and out, broke his ankles, and whipped it top bins. After that, oh, hang on a second here, sorry. Some serious images here. The police are scrapping with the Hungarians. On the Hungarian away end here, these are, oh my god, these nut jobs, man. There's a bunch of ballied up Hungarian fans, and they're scrapping with the feds, bro. Flipping heck, man. You see feds just whacking them with batons, man. Jesus, they've lost the plot, lad. They lost the plot. Lost the plot more than England up at the front end of the pitch here. Flipping heck, man. Hungarian fans going absolutely wild at the feds there. Feds whacking them with batons. It's all kicking off. But yeah, like I said, England, we've got the ball in and around our final third and the middle of the pitch. We've been good. We've controlled the ball well. We just haven't been able to dissect them open. And the chances we have been on the counter attack. And when we have found them on the counter attack, we haven't done, we haven't been clinical enough. And it's as simple as that, unfortunately. Simple as that. I'm having a hot chocolate right now. I tell you, I could do with a hot chocolate right now. Oh, sounds beautiful. Sounds beautiful. What I will say, though, I do need to get a drink. Speaking of drinks, I will be back in just a moment. I need to go quickly grab a drink, but do not go anywhere. I'll be right back. my God. What an adventure. What an adventure. How's everyone been? Go England, go Phil Jones. Phil Jones not playing, thankfully. Luke Shaw now on the attack. Before I read out these commentarinos, ends up losing the ball. I'm having a hot chocolate right now. Let's go. Paw Patrol, lol. We've been playing all right. I wouldn't say we've been playing too all right. Really has not been one of the best performances I've seen. However, hey, there's still time to make something of it. But I think all right, maybe a little bit generous. I think we haven't really been at the races today. What if we win 6-0 this time? We can't win 6-0, unfortunately. He's gone to the pub for that drink. No, not quite. Not quite gone to the pub. I'm sorry. I had to go to the toilet. I'll put it that way. And my leg started playing up while I was down there as well, which took a bit of time. But I'm back. Alas. I would usually be a pace demon, but like I said, I can't even walk, let alone run. He's gone to the pub for that. I'm Japan. I'm 4-4-4. 10's technique check. I don't know what that means. 4-4-4. Please let me know. Where did he go? Japanese famous music. I know sleeping. Sad to miss the stream. Didn't miss anything. Didn't miss anything, my man. We're back here in action as Tyrone Mings lashes the ball away. Want to see me speaking in Romanian? Look, salut, esi stremaru, me preferu, si mi place conitata. I think I completely butchered that, and I do apologize if I just ended up saying something really offensive there in attempts to try and say this. And oh my God, I swear. Back now. I know it was buffering. It was Adam buffering. Is it back? Hello? Tell me it's back. Is it lagging? Or is it gagging? Oh no. Oh no. This does not look good. This does not spell good news. Mucho buffer indeed, man. And I'm not talking about Bruce. It's buffering. Ah! Oh, the internet is so shite! Oh, man, someone's fisting it in another room, man. Oh, my Lord. Is it still AIDS? It's fine, and then... So fine. Until it wasn't. Hello? Here we go. Raheem Sterling now. Raheem Sterling whips it in! And it's cleared away. Is this better? Yes, that should be better. Fingers crossed. That is better now. As Raheem Sterling crosses the ball in. But it is poor. Mucho buffer. Bruce buffer indeed. I'm sorry. Get your Michaels, your Bruces, whatever buffer you want. It was buffering all over the gaff. And I do apologize. But it is back now. Fingers crossed. As Declan Rice springs England onto another attack. Felipe Foden now. Lovely shimmy inside. Cuts it back. Back only as far as Carl Walker. Opening his body up. Slower than anything. I've seen milk turn quicker than Carl Walker. What's going on, my son? I didn't understand you, by the way. What do you think? Will we win? We will win. We will win indeed. And oh my God, man. It is back. Flipping AIDSing up. like nobody's business. What is going on, man? Why is it what? Oh my lord! I'm actually gonna finish someone. I'm gonna clamp them. I'm going to slap them. If this internet keeps glitching around like this, there is going to be a serious problem. Let me know what it's saying now. It's telling me there's no audio now, but I don't believe it. It's mugging me off. It's mugging me sideways as England come forward once more. Here we go. Hungary on the counter-attack, though. Dodgy defending by England. Suspect as anything as Hungary comes storming forward once more. Play the ball in. Lovely last-ditch challenge by your man, John Stones. It's only as far as Hungary, though. They're in the box now. Oh, my days. They are putting us under more pressure than an erection in skinny jeans. And I do not like it at all. I need us to get some anti-Viagra going right now to alleviate this pressure or some way to help it release, because this is unshakable. Oh my god, man. How were you, thick clamping? Oh my days. Oh my lord. Honestly, man, this internet is about as consistent as pigeon shit on Trafalgar Square. Here we go. Luke Shaw now. Luke Shaw coming up, storming down the field. Shawberto Carlos plays it to the left. Someone is spanking the monkey the next room. They are, man. They are, man. Someone's doing something in the next room. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but they're completely mugging it off. This Ethernet cable meant to work, yeah, doesn't do jack diddly squat. Someone's flipping shagging the router in the next room. That's what's happening, lad. It's lagging. I know. I'm sorry. I hope is it better now? No, it doesn't look very much better. I hope it's better. I mean, let me just listen to my voice. It seems to have cleared up a little bit. That's all I can pray for right now. This internet is actually wank. It is wank. It is almost as wank as England have been offensively this game. As John Stones springs us forward onto another attack. Jack Grealish now, the real deal, gets the ball down outside of the area. He cuts it back. He drills it in. But Harry Kane is not able to get on the end of it because the ball is poor. If we score, I'll go outside naked and scream Sue. I don't think this is a big enough game to warrant a reaction like that. Personally, I think you should save that for a more important game than a qualifier against Hungary. To be honest, don't get me wrong. I'll be buzzing if and when we get the win and if and when we score. But you know, we should be beating these guys. We shouldn't be drawing right now. That's for damn sure. And we shouldn't have been losing in the first place. That is for hell goddamn sure. Tell you that much. That is for Luke Shaw, should I say. But if it wasn't for Luke Shaw, we wouldn't be drawing right now. We wouldn't be in this mess because we wouldn't have given away a stupid penalty. Although, I don't think it was a penalty still. But it was still a bit reckless. Who's better, Saka or Greenwood? If you're talking about Mason Greenwood, Bukayo Saka, or if you're talking about the real Greenwood in Sam Greenwood, then I'm going to have to say Sam Greenwood is the main man. You can't hear anything from the other room, can you? Just checking. It's just this you can hear, I think. I hope, at least. Let me just check. Yeah, I don't think you can hear anything in the other room, which is good. From what I've seen, the sound seems fine, but the video is glitching a tiny bit. I'll try and fix that in just a moment. I'm just going to let the internet settle down for a couple minutes first, as England try to settle down in this game. But yes, Saka is better than Mason, but Sam is better than both of them. What do you guys think about that whole Saka, Foden, Greenwood? Remember, that was the trifecta, wasn't it? Saka, Foden, Greenwood. I feel like Foden has just elevated himself out of that conversation now. He is long gone from that. And now Saka and Greenwood are stuck in a little battle of their own. But I'd have to say Saka for me personally. And I'd have Crescencio Somerville over both of them. Somervillinho. As Declan Rice claps him. Maybe FIFA will tell us. Oh, my man. My man. Don't be one of those guys. One of those guys that uses FIFA in a football debate. You know, oh, well, FIFA says he's got 99 pace, so he must be pretty damn good. Well, guess what? He's not. I can hear a monkey moaning with joy. What are you talking about, man? I can't hear Jack. Wait, hang on a second. What are you talking about? Monkey moaning. I mean, I'm moaning with joy. Ah! Come on, Foden. Put it in the back of the net. Ah! Sorry, that was I don't know where that came from, really. You were speaking about moaning, and I can only apologize as Foden gets the ball to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling, man! Oh, you're crazy! I back you more than anyone. Come on, my son. Come on, my son. Get it in there, man. Again, sloppy cross from Raheem Sterling. He's taking too long on the ball. He's getting closed down each time the angle is going. The angle is becoming more and more obtuse by the second, and he's unable to deliver on it. Felipe Foden now puts his hand up, flings the ball into the box. Oh! John Stones almost at the double. He gets his head on it, and he's flicked it wide. Oh, inches. Oh, Johnny Stones, man. I tell you, I really would have been orgasming after that one. Oh, what a header. Oh, where's this past the post? Unlucky, man. As the real deal comes off the pitch for Bukayo Saka. Jack Grealish snagging the number 7. What do you guys feel about that one? Should it be Raheem Sterling's number? Don't know. I think Raheem Sterling's earned it more. Of course, Raheem Sterling deploying another number, not the number 7. Of course, these are not the official squad numbers to be worn in tournaments, but they are kind of things. I mean, I might need to go sleep, so goodbye, my man. Hope you have a good sleep. Hope you have a good time. And I hope you have a good night. And I hope you sort out that problem from before. But good night, my man. Thank you very much for coming in here. As always, Sebastian. Lots of love, my brother. I hope you have a great one. As Grealish sits down. I like his new trim, Grealish. He's always got the same kind of slick back thing, but he's got a couple of lines in there now. He's got a nice shape up. It's looking a bit sharper, you know what I mean? A bit sleeker. Good night. Good night, my brother. Good night. I tell you, England need to put these guys to bed. They need to put these guys good night. Well, they need to kiss them good night, wave them good night, and put them down, man. Take them to the cleaners. Because so far, it's slow. It's sloppy. It's poor. It's not quick enough. It's not precise enough. It's not direct enough. And the only direct thing is Hungary's direct schlong straight into the England Schrecter. Because as it stands, we might as well be getting slapped here. We might as well be getting our cheek royally clapped. Because Hungary, they're mugging us off. Let's be real here. They're sitting off us. They're waiting for us to call something. And we're not doing it. Here we go. And again, the ball is poor. But can Foden change that now? Lovely little Cruyff turn. Plays it back. Here we go. This is it. We're starting to get a bit more energy into the play now. Here we go. Bit more tempo going. Mason Mount on the shimmy. Lovely turn. Gives it to Roberto Carlos. the ball gluing to his foot there. As he gives it out to Carl Walkzinho. Gives it out to Foden. Foden, number 8, of course. Not a very natural number to see Phil Foden in. As Saka comes through here. Gives it out. I'm used to seeing Mount in a number 8 as opposed to Phil Foden. Foden, though. Lovely play by Foden. And him and Saka getting caught under each other's feet there. But he is getting through. Foden, of course, starting in more of a central role as opposed to on the wing. So how did you injure yourself, mate? Well, so I was playing football on Sunday, basically. First game of the season, actually. I was very excited for this season, and now I don't know how much I'm going to be able to play of it, but my ankle was hurt, like, from after the first half, like, for the entirety of the second half. My ankle was killing, and, like, my whole right shin and, like, my right calf was in bits. Because I've had this problem with my ankle for, like, 5 years that I said that every time I run or play football, it gets fucked, especially playing football. Plus, I was getting clipped, stood on the ankle, kicked all over the gaff, as happens when you're a winger and you're someone that likes to dribble with the ball. You just get kicked lumps out of you. So that was happening to me, but I didn't really think much of it. You know, maybe I had a couple of bruises in there. But I get home, my ankle's hurting, so is my whole calf, and I'm thinking, this doesn't seem right. This seems pretty bad, but you know what? I'll get over it. The swelling will go down. It'll be fine. I go to walk to the shops. As I do, it's about 7 o'clock, so it's a couple of hours after now. I start feeling this weird lump on the back of my knee. And I thought, all right, that's hurting, but, you know, shouldn't be anything too major because I didn't really have any problem with my knee. Next thing I know, half an hour later, by the time I get to the shop, it was unbearable and I couldn't move. And I had to, like, fucking crawl my way back from the store, which took, like, 1.5 hours for a walk, which would usually take 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, basically since then my knee has just been fucked. So I don't know exactly what it was, but yeah, whatever it is, it's not great. Just like England have not been great today, but we still have 24 minutes to change it, or do we? As we lose out once again. Slobsley on the floor now. Slobsley time wasting, if you ask me, mugging us off once more. England have been the masters of our own demise today. Lovely little shimmy turn there by John Stones, but he looks up and no one's there. Loses out again, but lovely little bit of play there. England's starting to wake up a tiny bit, but Hungary at every opportunity trying to take the sting out of England's attack. Take the venom out. And that's exactly what they're doing. Holland are now coming on for Schön. Schön off the pitch. Holland are now coming on. Schön runs on through the pitch. Hungarian change. Crikey, I've had those injuries myself. Really? They're really bad. I'll tell you that much. Knee injuries are fucking AIDS. Knee and ankle are the worst ligaments I have, to be honest. They are flipping terrible. As Foden comes through. Sorry. Luke Shaw not quite managing to get his head on it. Lovely through ball by Foden there. But yeah. Mate, I'm telling you, the knee and the shin as two things that I always seem to get fucked up. Those ligaments are just done. They are done out here. And I feel for you if you've ever had any of those. What's the most recent one you get? Did you get them from playing football? Because I tell you something, even when I was doing mixed martial arts, didn't affect me like this. Like, I was doing kickboxing class, and then they were doing some like leg kicks to the knee, and I was like, oh, I can't do this one because like I'd had like an ankle injury that day, so I couldn't do it. And the guy even said to me, the coach, he's like, oh yeah, mate, you're more likely to get leg injuries from football than anything else, because at least if you're fighting someone, you can look at like where they're coming at you, so you can block against it, you can defend it. In football, people are just flipping, studding you from behind, clamping you from like angles you've never seen because you're not looking at them, and your legs just get done. Done and dusted. As Long comes forward. Here we go. This is our chance. Harry Kane on the counter-attack. Gives it to Sterling. Oh, Raheem Sterling should have taken it through his left. It was unfortunate. I think the ball was slightly too heavy by Harry Kane there. Slightly too much weight on the ball there. Lovely run by Raheem Sterling. Maybe should have taken it round the keeper. Tries to take it through him. Unfortunately, didn't get the ball early enough there. Lovely bit of play, but not quite good enough from Haroldinho McCain. Drink 1 seconde. Uno seconde. All my injuries are football related, except for one motorbike crash. You ride your motorbike. See, that is risky business there, riding a motorbike. That is very, very risky business. That is, I'm too scared to ride a motorbike, to be honest. I just find, like, on the road and shit, just anything can happen. Some dickhead pulls out and you have to brake too hard, and I don't know, man. It just seems sketchy. I've seen too much shit happen with motorbikes and stuff. I mean, driving cars ain't exactly safe. But one of those, I mean, if you fall off one of those at high speed, you're fucked. What injury did you get from riding your motorbike, mate? There we go. Schlobschei running through here. Twisting, turning, pivoting, cutting through England's defence, but not quite good enough as England managed to stay resolute there for the time being. Tyrone Mings now stopping him from coming through. Heads it down. Doesn't quite get it far away. Raheem Sterling now piling the pressure on, pushing them back. That is what you want to see. That is what I like to see. And that is vintage England. Here we go. Ooh, it's whipped in, and England get the ball away from Kyle Walker. It's a Hungarian corner. This is not good. 18 minutes left. England need a goal, and Hungary are the ones with a corner. England not pressing them forward. England not getting them pinned back, and England getting shafted right now. Smash my shin. I mean, you had the shin guards on at least, didn't you? I hope you... Did you break it? Did you break your shin? Ah. That's clapped if you did. That is fucked. Hang on a second. Is this thing lagging? I'm looking at the thing and it looks like a... Yeah, no, smashing your shin is a... yikes, off a motorbike as well. I hope that protection actually did the job. If not, you better hope that jock strap did the business in protecting you. Here we go. Oh my lord, Pickford launches the ball down the middle, and yet again, easily dealt with. Very, very easily dealt with there. Very poor. Very, very poor. And 1 second, speaking of poor, internet is really mugging me off right now. I am not having any of it. Hang on a second. Let me just do a bit of magic. Bit of the old magic sponge. Here we go. And England come through with Harry Kane! Oh my lord, Harry Kane. You could not write this stuff. You could not write it. Harry Kane again. He comes through and he lashes it wide. Wake up, you donkey. Harry Kane, that is poor. And we need a goal. We need some inspiration. So he turns to Jordan Henderson. Where's the inspiration there? What part of Jordan Henderson is inspirational? I'm sorry, but he's just not. He's just not going to get us a goal. What's he doing bringing Hendo on? Bloody heck, man. He's moving like Mikel Arteta. It's clueless. Here we go. Raheem Sterling now. This is his chance. Cuts inside. Gives the ball to Declan Rice. Heavy touch by Rice. And a terrible, terrible ball to Foden. Foden working some magic to keep it in, but he can only flick it out for a Hungarian throw in there. Sloppy pay. And it is the giraffe on skates. Tammy Abraham coming on. Henderson coming on alongside him. Harry Kane. Who's he going to give the captain's armband to? Give it to Raz. No, he's giving it to Henderson. What a rookie mistake. I'd give it Raz personally. Oh, where's he going? He's walking up and down. He doesn't know who to give it to. He's giving it to Mason Mount. Oh, no, Mount's passing it on. It should be going to Raheem Sterling, though. Who's he giving it to? This is a plot twist in itself. Who's he giving the... Oh, Sterling's off for Henderson. Raheem Sterling is off for Henderson. Well, that throws that out the water. I'm not sure about this being inspiration to get us a goal here. Sterling and Kane both off. Grealish also off the pitch now. Carl Walker, I believe, is the man who has been given the captain's armband. Yes, he is. This is really, really questionable decision-making here. If it works, he'll be a genius. But if not, I think we'll be right to question him because we need a goal here. We need it quick. We've got 14 minutes left to play. 14 minutes left to make something happen, to make some magic happen. And unfortunately, this right here looks like it's going to be the final score. What we need to do is change this to a 2. And we are laughing. Even then, a 2-1 against Hungary. Said it once, I'll say it again. Not good enough, but at this point, I'll take a win. That middle section of Wembley, I think that's the private booth section, the VIP section. It's empty, man. It's empty. It's got like, what, 10% people there? That is poor. That is very, very poor. Hang on, I'm going to try and refresh my ITV thing here because I feel like it is quite behind. Let me just try and get this up. I'm in the 77th minute right now, but it should be further ahead than that. Here we go. There we go. I'm bloody a whole 2 minutes further ahead now. 79th minute. Here we go. Going into the 80th. Chested down by John Stones. John Stones out to the left now. Tyrone Mings. Tyrone Mings to make something happen. Gives it out to Luke Shaw. Shaw down the middle. Mason Mount now. Cuts in, weaves in, and falls over. He has earned himself a free kick, though. He has earned himself a free kick there. Weaving in and out. Lovely bit of twisting, pivoting play there. What's going on with this, man? It's lagging. Oh, the internet's stopping again, man. Oh, my Lord. Here we go. It's whipped in by Shaw. Oh, Stonesy, boy. So close once more, but again, can't convert it. Johnny Stones, my man. Is this still glitching, man? Oh, my days. This has been, honestly, what is this connection, man? What is this connection? Hello, gods of YouTube. What's going on, man? Gods of Twitch. Gods of everything. Here we go. Here we go. The connection's a bit better. Flipping heck, man. You know what? This jumper, not doing the business, man. Really isn't. It's not harvaging luck. It's not festering a winning mentality. This little deadline day transfer, on the other hand, will. Here we go. We've got the red top on. I know Hungary are playing in red, but England, we've got red in our badge. Red is one of the colours of the England national team. Red, blue, and white. It's coursing through my veins. It's coursing through yours. And so are three beautiful, beautiful points that we are potentially moments away from getting. Here we go now. 8 minutes left on the clock. Ready to cock down those Hungarian defenders. Gareth Southgate strolling up and down his technical area. He has ants in his pants. He's got them in his pants. And you can see I'm waffling because there's been nothing going on for the past minute. The Hungarian goalkeeper, flipping. Oh my god, my brain has completely gone blank. So the flipping Leipzig geezer, the Leipzig fella. What's his goddamn name? Why is my mind just completely shut off here? Let me find this out for you, just so I can look like even more of an idiot. Here we go. Find it out. Galassi, former Fulham legend Galassi, just strolling up and down like Michael Jackson, man. He's just moonwalking all over the 6-yard area. And he's been doing it for the past minute. Nothing's happening. And finally, play resumes. Here we go. God damn, took your damn time. Here we go. Henderson on the ball. Lovely twists and turns. Sprays the ball forward straight to Galassi. What's he playing at? Terrible ball. Terrible ball indeed, man. I've seen more accuracy from a blind man playing darts. I tell ya, like I said, that Ricky Gervais quote has never seen more apparent to use than in this game right here. If we fell into a barrel of tips, we would come out sucking our own thumbs. I'll tell you that much, man. We couldn't cross a box in a survey. Oh my god. And we've been dispossessed. I can't even speak. Bukayo Saka dispossessed on the edge of his own box. Saka, wake up, my son. He sat there. He doesn't look behind him. Doesn't get the call. He's dispossessed easily there. And the ball falls to Solazai, who is just in acres of space on his own there. And that, as far as Mason Mount now. Mason Mount whips it in. And it's saved by Galassi. Galassi sprays it out. My internet's gone. And oh my lord, is it back? Yes, it is. Galassi with the save. England with the fraudulence. And England are going nowhere, as it seems so far. The only place we're going is to a big fat L. Here we go. Let's come out to Henderson now. Henderson, lovely little ball roll. Shimmies to the side. Gives it back to Foden. Foden with a whip ball in. Only as far as Tammy Abraham! And Abraham is inches away with his long giraffe-esque legs. So close to converting that one in. And this looks like it's got GG written all over it. England look half asleep here. And I'm sorry, boys, but this one has not been a vintage performance. It is not one to remember. And, yeah, it's not one that we're going to look back on with a lot of pride in time to come. That is for sure. I mean, let's face it. We've already got qualification wrapped up around our pretty little finger, but we could have really done with a win today. Just secure it, man. To just completely secure it. Squid Game, still haven't seen it, man. Still haven't seen it. Everyone's raving about it. I've been told apparently it starts off pretty slow, and then the more you get into it, it really, really improves. But I still haven't seen it, man. Have you seen it? And if so, is it actually worth the watch? Is it actually worth the watch? Because I don't really, like, it takes me a long time to actually decide to watch and get into a series. And once I do, I love it. But is it worth the watch? Here we go. Mason Mount now. I tell you something that's worth the watch is this ball here by Roberto Carlos. Outside of the box, whips it into nobody. But yeah, is it actually worth the watch? Squid Game. Come on. 3 minutes left on the clock. Well, 2 minutes left of regulatory time. England, as it stands, drawing 1-1 with Hungary. Are we going to be able to break this deadlock for the third time? Are we going to be able to slot a second goal in? Are we going to be able to secure the 3 points? 4 attempts on target to 1. It's nuts. It's far too long, in my opinion. It's only 10 episodes, I think. I swear it's only 10 episodes. Hang on a second. I could have sworn it's only 10 episodes. Because 10 episodes ain't that long. I mean, flipping, whatchamacallit? You know, compared to, like, Prison Break, which was 22 damn episodes. Suits, which was, like, 16 episodes a series. And, you know, if it's good enough, you want it really long, personally. Alright, let me see. Oh, it's 9 episodes. Oh, it's only 9 episodes. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Personally. I don't mind the longer series, personally. But what I do mind is England taking far, far too long to develop a bit of clinicality. What is going on here? Here we go. Bukayo Saka weaves in and out. Gives it to Mason Mount. Mason Mount. Lovely shimmy. Whips it in. And it's saved by Galashi again because the ball is not good enough. Oh, Tammy Abraham. What a chance. There it is. The goal is gaping like a hooker's legs on the red light district. And he's unable to slot it in. Oh my God. It's there. It's asking for him. He's offside anyway. But the goal was gaping. And Roberto Carlos sprays him right in. And he can't manufacture it in. Anyway, I didn't like it. It drags, man. Okay, one of those ones. That's what I mean. If the series is really good, like, I don't mind it being too long. But some of them, like, if it's just got a lot of padding and it's a lot of the same stuff just over and over and over and over again, then yeah, it can drag. I haven't seen it personally. It seems to be like 90% of people love it, and then 10% of people are very, very, very disappointed in it. This is why I'm a bit skeptical about watching it, but it's so polarizing that I think I'll just have to end up watching it anyway when I've got time. But I'm currently rewatching Suits, so when I'm done with that, I'll probably get onto it. Actually, I still need to watch Money Heist, although they've screwed Money Heist and they've made it like 2 parts, so that's kind of annoyed me. Here we go. I'll tell you what else is 2 parts. Is England in this game. How much added time have we got on the clock? We're deep into stoppage time here. How many minutes have they added on? 4 added minutes for England to save something. Here we go. Out to the left-hand side. It's Luke Shaw. Nods it down again. England have been knocking on that door. We've been knocking, banging it down. But that door so far, it stood strong. It's been made of some serious material. Some serious substances. But it's not going to... It's not... Not gonna hold up for long. It had more padding than my jockstrap. Right, well, I don't really want to know how much padding your jockstrap had, fella. Like I said, not really my style to try on your jockstrap. For fuck's sake. Can't escape the bloody jockstrap, man. Can't escape the flipping jockstrap. No matter what I do, where I go, I'm always reminded of your goddamn jockstrap. Fuck's sake. I tell you something, this England game has been full of padding. We've just been padding the ball in attack. And now my internet is glitching all over the gaff right at the vital moment, right before England put the nail in the coffin. Here we go. What is going on here, man? Oh, I think that fixed it. Oh, we're into the last minute of stoppage time. Oh, man, is this still mugging me off, man? Oh, my days. Why do I still have that Oh, this isn't even a lead stream. Why do I have that on? My jock strap is on Air MB. 2 sleeps. Here we go. Oh, my days. I'll tell you what's not on anything. And that is this goddamn internet. Oh, my lord. Internet is useless. It's lost the stream of the game right at the vital moment. You know what? I'm gonna have to get it on my goddamn data. It's gone that deep. Last minute of the game. That is it. Full time. Game over. GG's. Sorry about this. The dodgy connection. Dave Galea, crap indeed. Crap. Terrible performance. Abysmal performance. We really miss Calvin Phillips in there. And anyone that says otherwise is very, very, very mistaken. I think this may be a bit better, but like I said, all right. Well, anyway, anyone that is here, thank you ever so much for coming along and tuning in with the most forward-thinking young player it is that the beautiful game has to offer. Yes, it was not a fine performance from England. Yes, there were a lot of negatives. Most importantly, our impotence in attack. We were like a erectile dysfunction trying to fuck a prostitute at times. We couldn't cross a zebra crossing. We couldn't put a cross in a checkbox. And let me tell you something, we would fail at finishing inputting a check piece of paper in a ballot box. However, we move on, we move up, and it is only a matter of time before we come back fit and firing and come back with a better performance like this, because we will have Calvin Phillips back. And I tell you something, we miss Calvin Phillips. That is for damn sure. But for now, guys, thank you ever so much for tuning in and watching this fine game with me. I'm sorry about the result, but for now, guys, thank you ever so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Au revoir, my brothers.